Hello and welcome to this Charlotte City Council May 28, 2013 business meeting. I am Patrick Cannon, Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Charlotte. I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for being here in the chambers. Those of you, of course, that might be watching by way of either your internet or television, we welcome you as well to this business meeting. Certainly so that you can know exactly who is before you this day. We like to go around the dais and ask for each member of the body to introduce themselves, and then thereafter, Councilman Warren Cooksey will take us up in a word of prayer. So I would ask you all to stand at that appropriate time. When you see me rise, we can all rise, and then thereafter we'll do a pledge of allegiance and continue to move forward with the meeting. Madam Clerk.
Stephanie Kelly, City Clerk.
Ron Carley, City Manager.
Warren Cooksey, District 7.
Good evening, Michael Barnes, representing District 4.
Patsy Kinsey, District 1.
Good evening, Beth Pickering, Council Member at Large.
David Howard, Council Member at Large.
Claire Fallon, Councilwoman at Large.
James Mitchell, District 2.
Andy Doolin, representing District 6.
Good evening, LaWanna Mayfield, representing District 3.
Hi, I'm John Autry, and I represent District 5.
Bob Hageman, City Attorney.
Mr. Money, Fred Money. Mr. Money's here. Mr. Money will be coming in reference to security in Charlotte. Okay.
This is also to bring up the last time I was here, I got cheated out of about 30 seconds on my time, my 3-minute time. Y'all knocked me off at about 2.5. But to bring up speed still from the meetings I've had here, or discussions, as I've just got back from Washington, D.C., I had to meet with the Capitol Police for a little over an hour about what's going on down here and how it affects D.C. and stuff because of this Adam Kokesh has announced about having armed people come into D.C. on July the 4th, and I'm very well a poster child and why they might decide to come and arm themselves to come in down here at Charlotte, North Carolina, do freedom of speech, and why the First Amendment was first made by the Founding Fathers and why they put the Second Amendment in to protect the First Amendment. I also took this stuff over to the to the House Judiciary, House Oversight Committee, also the Senate Judiciary and the Senate Oversight Committee, or I forgot how they call it, and which I can just tell you, all their staffers were shocked when they were first looking at it because these are the people now, the Republicans looking at it, the Tea Party crowd and whatever, they can't understand why nothing was ever said about something about a suit going on down here in the DNC and all that. And furthermore, they're even now looking at, well, how can I be standing there and I'm accused of threatening everybody? So I don't know how far this is going because I left them with the documentation to get it started, and that's that point. So do you know how things work behind the scenes? So I think y'all got a problem. This is going to be an issue for every one of y'all running in y'all's districts this election. I've got enough people to help me with it that's going to make sure it's an issue. The other thing is that some people have asked me to do something about for Bruton Smith. And what's going on about this NASCAR museum and stuff. They asked me to look into it. What could I do? And so I started working on it. And the things as you start really looking at it, it's very astounding that there's been this, not so much about Jerry Richards, but give him some money. And then those things happen with the Coliseum built, tore down for the Hornets. And then it's what's going on with the Tom Warner thing and the Bobcats or Hornets or whatever you call them. But we're just saying that first thing is going to be almost a demand that y'all need to start looking at putting a 100-foot statue, a bronze statue to be commissioned to put a 100-foot statue of Bruton Smith down there in front of the NASCAR museum. I'm already laying it out why, and they're already looking at it and saying, wow, you're doing a hell of a job, and any of y'all want to contact me to see how it's coming together, you need to start paying attention to what's going on here with Bruton Smith and this NASCAR museum. That's about for me.
Mr. Marty, you still got 36 seconds. Thank you so much for coming down. All right. Appreciate you coming down, Mr. Monty. All right. That will conclude our Citizens Forum.